So today I want to give you some ideas on what you can do in Bangkok for free or very cheap if you're on a very tight budget.
Intro.
Okay, so first things first, getting around the city. The cheapest way to do it is public transit. The SkyTrain here, super easy to use. The other public transit, I couldn't figure it out, but I assume you're a lot smarter than I am and you could probably figure it out easy. That's the cheapest way. My favorite way to get around was using the Grab or Bolt app, which is basically like Uber. The way that I got around was by motorbike, and that is dirt cheap. It's way faster, it's cheaper, and it's dangerouser. I loved getting around on the motorbike, and that would be my go-to way. Another way is by tuk-tuk. Tuk-tuks can be a lot of fun. Now, negotiate your price before you get in, and you shouldn't be spending more than 300 baht on a tuk-tuk ride. It should be anywhere from like 50 to 300 baht, honestly, for a tuk-tuk ride, and it should be even below 300. So keep that in mind. And also keep in mind that you're probably going to have to stop at some sort of store or some sort of clothing store, something like that, to go shopping. You don't necessarily have to buy anything, but you do have to sit there and wait and hear the salesperson's sale pitch. Now you're getting around the city and you're getting hungry. One of my favorite things to do was go eat street food. It's really cheap, it's easy. Sukhumvit was awesome for that. And my favorite was Chinatown. I absolutely loved Chinatown, and Chinatown at night is incredible. It's all lit up and they have parts of the road blocked off for food vendors there. If you don't want to eat street food, they have restaurants there too. I suggest the street food. I spent like 60 baht on food and I was absolutely stuffed after eating that. And that was at 2 different places because I like me some food. And it was just one of my favorite experiences was going down Yarawat Street, and just, it was so vibrant and just, oh man, I had so much fun. It was one of my favorite things to do. Another thing that you can do, which may not be up your alley, is wander around the alleys. I had so much fun just going down random alleys. So the alleys in Chinatown differ from daytime to nighttime. One time, actually, at nighttime, my friend and I were walking down an alley. I met a guy from Canada who knows my best friend's dad. And I was just like, how is this even possible? Like, we are in a small little alley in Bangkok with like how many millions of people in this city. And I run into someone that knows my best friend's dad. It was just mind-blowing. So another thing to do that is really cheap and mostly free is check out the markets. The markets are absolutely amazing. It's a good spot also to get cheap gifts. If you forgot a charging cable or you want a new phone case, markets are really cool to wander around in and see all the crazy things, and you can buy just about anything there. So check out some markets. They're a lot of fun. So another thing which surprised me that I liked was the malls. The malls were actually pretty awesome. They're huge here. There's a lot of stuff going on. They're great for people watching, and they offer you something that maybe some other places don't, and that's beautiful views of the city. I went to Icon Siam and they had this huge balcony sort of thing out there where you could just overlook the city. Another thing the malls offer are like cool features like a waterfall or something, or the best feature is air conditioning. After you've been walking around 30 to 40,000 steps, stuffing your face full of food, it's kind of nice just to go into a nice air-conditioned mall and sit down and relax somewhere. I was pleasantly surprised at how much I actually liked going into the malls here, so keep that in mind. So another thing that you can do is explore the palaces or the temples. The Grand Palace is probably the most popular. It's the grandest and the most expensivest. There are a plethora of other palaces and temples that you can go to. There's the Royal Palace, there's the Sandam Chandra, there's the Wat Arun, which is awesome. There's tons of different palaces to go to. Keep in mind that you have to wear your long sleeve pants and a t-shirt mostly to go into those. That's what I noticed at the Grand Palace, was that it cost to get into it. But if you were wearing shorts like I was, then you'd have to go over and buy pants from a store that's close by. So it's a little bit extra, but if you can, go to the Grand Palace because it is really cool to check out. One of the things that I love doing, and this turned out to be one of my favorite things to do for really cheap, is take the ferry boat on Khao Phraya River. It's up here, whatever that says. Take a boat ride on there. Honestly, it's 6 baht to get on that, and you can ride that thing all day long. So it's 6 baht for each ride. So I did like 5 stops. It cost me 30 baht, and I had a blast just like getting on it, going to the next stop, getting off of that stop and wandering around for an hour or two, just getting lost in that neighborhood. For 30 baht, you can go see 5 different neighborhoods and have a lot of fun and see a lot of cool stuff. So that's something to try as well for really cheap. So those are some tips to help you traveling to hopefully still have fun and not break the bank while you're in Bangkok. Bangkok is an incredible city with tons of stuff to do for all sorts of budgets. So keep that in mind, that if you don't have a lot of money, it's still a really fun city to go to and have a blast in. I hope you enjoyed these. If you did, let me know in the comments below. If you have something you'd like to add, also add it in the comments below. And if you want to see my trip around Bangkok, it's going to be up here or up here. It's going to be somewhere around this beautiful face you see. And thank you so much for watching, and tune in next time.